welcome to the In the Beginning Incubator webinar. We're thrilled to have you join us for this special event where we celebrate the journeys of ambitious entrepreneurs who have turned their visions into reality. Join us every Tuesday as we spotlight incredible clients who have navigated the entrepreneurial landscape and emerged victorious. Each session is more than just a conversation. It's an opportunity to learn firsthand from business owners who have faced challenges, embraced innovation, and achieved remarkable success. Whether you're launching a startup, scaling your business, or refining your strategy, these webinars will provide you with practical advice and real-world knowledge to guide your path forward. Stay engaged and get ready to ignite your entrepreneurial spirit. This is your chance to connect, learn, and grow with a community of like-minded visionaries. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our host for this powerful series, Mr. Christian Johnson, the Chief Strategist Officer of In the Beginning Incubator. As a seasoned business strategist and mentor, Mr. Johnson has played a pivotal role in guiding entrepreneurs through the complexities of business ownership. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Christian Johnson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Johnson. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer for In the Beginning Incubator. We are here today with two clients and our COO as well. And today's theme for today's theme, we're gonna be talking about women in business. So this is, I don't want to say this is a part of the generational wealth series, but I think this is also important for Black women in business because that is one of the target demographics that we work with. So we have Miss Renee on here with Beauty Exposure, with True Exposure, and we have Shanae on here with her company, her most recent startup, Power Forward Sports. So let's just dive in. So for both of you, let's get started, and whoever wants to volunteer first, tell us about who you are and your business and what you do.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll start it off. So as everyone knows, I'm Sharnae Johnson. I am still an employee of In the Beginning. I'm the COO, and I am the CEO, one of the CEOs of Power Forward Sports. And it is a sports management company where we manage clients as in their personal growth in sports. And we also do things as it's so much. So we help with AAU tournaments. We do stuff for like the day of events. We create teams and manage the teams for other companies. We do athletic trainers. We have clock keepers. We hire people and bring them to events for other sports agencies or companies and things like that. But the biggest thing we do is our sports development for actual athletes going to their next level. However, that may seem, like getting to a new trainer, finding them camps and things like that. And our youngest age we started at is 10 on up. And we do NIL deals and deal with NIL as well. So we do all of that under the Power Forward Sports business plan.
My mic was muted. I'm sorry. That's great information, and thank you, Sade, for that introduction. Now, Renee, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Renee. I'm the CEO and founder of True Beauty Exposure, TBE Swim for short. It is a brand for women of all sizes, all shapes, all colors to feel confident. It is swimwear for women to feel confident, to feel beautiful, and to feel seen.
That is also great. Thank you for those introductions. So I guess my first question for you both is, as Black minority women in the space of entrepreneurship, how do you think that, how does being in that space and being in leadership affect you as an individual? How does that affect your, maybe your day-to-day, how you may feel, your emotions? How does that actually affect how you work and how you might interact with other individuals?
Well, for me, it's a lot. And it's a lot because I'm still juggling everything that I'm juggling outside of just business, my own business, and then ITB's business. So, you know, I deal with a lot of people, a lot of kids. It's just a lot. You're always out there, out there, out there. So when I'm not working, I'm glad to just be at home, not doing nothing, not around nobody, just chilling in the house with my family, with my kids and stuff like that, because it's a lot being a Black woman in sports. It's a lot, and you get a lot of pushback because you are a woman in sports. So for me, because it's sports, it's just, you know, you got to take the good with the bad with anything, but with business. And then I'm new to my business, but I'm not new to sports. So I've been in sports all of my life. We've been with sports with you, and I've coached. I've done a lot of things in sports throughout my whole entire life. So now actually putting it where it could be lucrative, and I actually can turn it into a business. Now it's like, okay, I'm not out here by myself because I have support, of course, but when I'm doing things, it is just me. Because, you know, Christian is also the other CEO of Power Forward. So we definitely have different roles, even in Power Forward, just like ITB. So being out there by myself, and, you know, guys try you. They say little stuff to you. So, you know, you do have to have a very aggressive, the Black woman, she always mad, like, but you have to put that facade on sometimes, especially around these men in sports, because they're men and they think they know everything because you're just a man and you're just supposed to know everything in sports, but no. So the facade is, I gotta go hard, I gotta keep the face. I'm not playing. I guess I'm that mean Black woman when it comes down to it, but I get business done and I do what I'm supposed to do. And business is going pretty well, first me starting off. So I'm gonna stop there and let Renee say her piece.
Can you ask the question again, Christian?
Right. I think that question was a little bit, it wasn't as concise as I should have made it. But to reiterate, as in your experience as being a Black woman and a CEO, how does that maybe affect how you work on a day-to-day basis? How does that affect how you might interact with family members or other individuals, other CEOs that you might run into, or in Shanae's case, other athletes or anybody like that? So how does you being a Black woman affect how you function as a CEO?
Right now, since I'm just at the beginning of my journey, I haven't really been affected too much. When I do talk to other CEOs, they're open to give me advice and um, different nuggets that I could use for my business. So far, I've had a great experience being a Black woman in business. But, you know, like I said, I'm just at the beginning.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say, because now I'm going to my ITB hat. This is not the beginning for Renee. This is her second launch of her bathing suits. That's first of all. This is not the beginning. She is like in the middle. In the middle. She has already sold out of her first line, and she had a live with you, Christian, when she actually launched last year. So she is not in the beginning, even though we love in the beginning. Genesis, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. She's not in the beginning. She's still in the beginning phases, but she's definitely gone through a lot to get where she's at. So more on her, and she could take it from me at any time. She has a lot of new stuff coming up because she actually has a tangible product. So we're gonna, you know, talk about that because she's not new into this. She's not new into this. She got good baby suits, and not for me, but because Christian said this is not a lot about generational wealth, but we are going to try to kind of twist that in there because Renee is married. So when it comes to generational wealth, how was that conversation with you and your husband about you starting your business? Because I only had to talk to my parents and my son. I had to say, LaJulian, do you mind seeing me at the basketball all the time? And, you know, me coaching other people and not coaching you. He's like, it's okay. So, you know, and I had to get the support in some money from my parents to start my business. But ITB did. I got the same package that everybody else got with your business plan, your tax ID. ITB did that all for me. ITB started my business for me and got all my documentation. Christian did my website. So
we're getting too far because that
okay, I'm sorry. But I just want to make sure everybody knew Renee is not new in this. She
okay, yes.
So go ahead, Renee, take it away.
That was going to be a question as we got into it. I was going to ask about ITB, but let's reel it back, folks. Let's reel it back. So,
okay, well, yes.
Yeah.
As far as the support from my husband has been my biggest support. You know, he was the one that told me to start the business, to start True Beauty Exposure, because I was going to do just regular apparel, just regular clothing for women. And I did before I started with, right after I got with ITB, I bought a lot of clothing apparel and I did like some pictures here and there. But I never like started the website and it just didn't resonate with me. But then I got into the swimwear. And then he just pushed me from there. You know, he gave me the money to start the business. He bought my first set of inventory, you know, so that's all from the support of my husband. Yeah. He's been a great support. He's been giving me nuggets. He knows nothing about business, but he's been giving me nuggets and little things here and there that I could do to help continue to push True Beauty Exposure out there.
And from what I can remember, we originally come in for
him. Right. Yes.
This was at Moorfield.
Yes.
Our first location. Yeah, you're right. We was helping him with his trucking.
It was the bear.
Yeah.
It was the logo with the
no,
bear.
It was a logo. It was a logo bear. That he wanted to start doing on hoodies.
Oh,
and then Miss Johnson busted his bubble a little bit and told him that it was ugly.
I didn't say that. I didn't
you didn't say that, but you insinuated.
I didn't say. When I said it just like that, I'm not saying that. I'm pretty sure I said I'm not saying that, but you know, but that is exactly how it actually went down. That is.
Well, thank God for no hurt feelings, and we got Renee out of the deal.
Right. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do the trucking thing, and you do the clothing thing.
Yes, yeah. So that's why I thought it was trucking. Not okay. I remember.
Right. That is.
I forgot the clothing. I remember it now. Okay.
Yeah.
But I was at Moorfield, so
y'all had just moved. Y'all had just got that office. Like she was. It wasn't even fully furnished yet or anything.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm telling y'all. Renee ain't new to this. She true to this. She been here. She been.
It is true.
Been going through the entrepreneur wave.
And, yes. Yes.
So my next question is, what inspired both of you ladies to move into the space of entrepreneurship?
Okay, I'll go first. Just picking back off what I said, I started off with clothing apparel and that didn't resonate with me. And then I was going through insecurities with my body. I wasn't fully secure. Like I hated wearing bathing suits and showing certain parts of my body until I was like, you know what? This is me. I can't change it anytime soon, you know. So this is me now. This in that moment, I'm like, this is me. This is what it is. Let me find something that I like. Let me find something that, you know, fits my body type and something that I can, you know, see myself in, that makes me feel beautiful and it makes me feel seen. And that idea, that feeling that I had for myself, I wanted to pour into other women. So that's how I came up with True Beauty Exposure. Mm-hmm.
Great.
Sharnay, that is a question for you as well. What inspires you to get into the entrepreneurship space?
Being around so many young athletes and just being around sports so much, I see a lot of things is lacking, like development. And you know, now with the NIL, everybody, I want to deal, I want to get a Nike, I want Nike to sponsor me. You know, it's just a lot in the sports industry, and I'm just seeing where it's missing pieces. And with my own son, trying to develop him and get him to be his best athletic self in whatever sport he chooses to continue this journey with. I just wanted to pour into him. And, pouring into him, I've met other people that I have fallen in love with their kids and trying to pour into them. So, it's extra things that we're missing. And generational wealth and ITB is definitely a big issue. Not issue, definitely a big push for me, because generational wealth. I need to own land. I need to have my own business. I need to do more for myself and take care of me and my son. So, I've been in the atmosphere with ICB, so it just made sense. Honestly, it made sense to start my own business. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm doing a lot of this stuff for free. So why not turn it into something? And the benefit is to help families navigate through the sports industry with finding the right trainers, trusting people, and making sure these deals are done correctly, because Christian is going to be our contract and he's going to be our actual agent in the business once he finishes law school. So, having people that you trust and know before you got big, it'll be easy to just get those deals. So my family, Julian, and a disparity in the sports industry is what gave me my inspiration.
That is good to
Mm-hmm.
good to kind of piggyback into the next question. So for both of you, I know there's a lot of representation in sports, a lot of African American representation, and a lot of Black representation in clothing and in fashion. But in both of those spaces, again, they do come with their setbacks for individuals that look like you individuals. So my question is, how important for your businesses is representation? Is there any type of, like, in your business plans or within your board bylaws or something like that dictates representation is a forefront in your organizations, or is it just something personal that you feel that kind of just comes off? So I guess to clear up my question,
yes,
is
it important to have other women in our businesses with us?
Yeah, and specifically Black women, and like, are they in the forefront? Like, for example, like, is it important for you to have Black women on your boards, or is it important for you to have Black women on your team, on your staff? Is it important for you to have Black women on your branding and things like that? How important is representation for you all in your business? That's a good question. I think it's a good
Renee looked like she was thinking. I do.
And for Renee, I could speak to it because Renee has done fashion shoots, and within all of her fashion shoots, she has a target demographic, and they all fit that. They fit that demographic. And so think about it in ways of in like that of representation.
Right. Was you gonna take it, Renee, or?
I would just say for me, it is important to have Black women that's connected to my business, because I'm Black and you don't usually see a lot of us do what I like, doing what I'm doing in the industry that I'm doing, because of insecurities or the negative things that other people have to say about Black women. So I think it is very important to give other Black women a space to say, like, oh, hey, like that could be me,
Mm-hmm. It is important because I'm a Black woman as well, so I do want to look out for my sister girls. But honestly, too, it's not women in sports. It is definitely women in sports. We see Coach Dawn, we see refs in the NFL. Women are being more not record news anchors and stuff like that. So we do see more women, Black and white, in sports. And honestly, because it's still not that many doing and have like really high job titles and stuff like that. At this point, I'm just happy to see any women.
Yes.
Any women
Yes.
that are knowledgeable, more knowledgeable than me, or understand what I'm going through. So yes, if you can be Black, and great. But women in general that just love sports and love the game and love what I'm doing, I'm open for it. I'm just open for good partnerships and relationships, and it just would be great if you are a woman. And I'm gonna just be honest. We do have different businesses, so just knowledgeable people for me. And if you Black is in a Black woman, that's even better.
That's a plus, right?
But I don't know. I ain't gonna go there. I'm just gonna say Black women in general. They don't even have to be Black. Women in general can be catty, and they have their tendencies. I'm a woman, so I know how we can get. So yeah, so that's that. But either way, Black women are welcome at Power Forward Sports. So as long as you know what you're talking about and know what you're doing, we could work together. Anybody can work with us. So I'm
and I feel that too. Like I feel that too, because if you're just a woman,
I'm not just hiring you because you're just a Black woman.
Yeah, if you're just a woman who just loves their body and love what I represent, I wouldn't mind working with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you believe in my vision and my mission, we can
come on. Right.
I only ask that because it's for other companies that are male, and especially in the space that Sharnae works in. Sports is primarily male dominated, in every aspect, like you said, in the refs for sporting events, in the actual administrative roles. A lot of them are males. I think for the first female owner, like full owner, is for the Tennessee Titans, and she's very open, and she's very she's always at all the games. She's always on the television. When she's on the sidelines, she's got a headset on. She's very involved, and a lot of male individuals, have a problem with that, and they may say negative things like, "Oh, well, her involvement is going to make the team unsuccessful." So, do you think that in the space of fashion for you, Renee, that women should be more involved when it comes to I know in the biggest schemes, you have big brands that may cater to women but are not run
by women. Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. Continue, Christian.
No, you're good. Whatever he's gonna say, go ahead.
I would say that, like for me, a lot of brands do have things for women, but they don't have a lot of options for plus size women. And that's how I originally started, was for the plus size, so they can have somewhere where they could, go to and wouldn't have to worry about if I had their size or not. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, so ask that question one more time so I can finish my answer.
I was actually gonna say that. So that's even more specific, because now you've even gone into another demographic of plus size women. So that is another thing. There is not a lot of representation. Even when we work with a company that designs suits for larger men. So that's a space for not only for women that has a issue, but for men as well. Their representation in clothing, in apparel, in fashion, and everything like that. So, what would you say to people who might disagree with having more representation of individuals that fit in your demographic? What would you say to people who are like, I don't want large women in this fashion show?
Close your eyes.
Yeah, like
mind your business.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. Don't promote it. Just leave us alone.
Yeah,
that's the easy question. You just not my target demographic. Then that's cool.
Right.
At the end of the day, no matter how you feel about plus size women or plus size people in general, it's not affecting you. You know what I'm saying? They're not affecting you. They're not affecting your life. So just like she said, just leave them alone and let them enjoy the space that they have to be able to get the things that they want. You know, a lot of plus size, you have plus size, but it's not cute. It's not appealing. You know, I'm here to think about you. I'm here to make sure that you have something that's appealing, that's cute and affordable.
And for Sharnay, on the other side of in your industry, what would you say to individuals who might say, "Oh, well, women don't belong in as referees"? Because I'm not gonna lie, on social media, you hear a lot of I see a lot in comments and stuff like that of individuals who are just very nasty and very vindictive to women in as whether they're umpires in baseball or whether they're refs in basketball. You know, you'll have a group of people in the comments that are just like, "Oh, they belong here. They don't belong there."
What they say? They belong in the kitchen.
Yeah, they belong. Or this game ain't gonna be officiated right.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. Even
I mean, it's the same thing. It's really no comment, honestly, because I'm gonna just show you. I'm gonna show you why I should be here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 2026, and if one thing I've learned, especially with Miss Johnson being sick and getting over that and healing, you have to be more intentional with your time, your words, your energy. And for people that don't think I should be here, first of all, I mean, let's get into generational wealth. They didn't even think Black people should be here at all. So less, I'm Black and I'm a woman. We got through, and they at least let males vote and have some freeway, but women weren't able to vote, and it's a struggle for women in general, period. So for people that are still in 2026 common because somebody worked hard and got what they got and are here, I don't have nothing to say to them. I do have stuff to say, but I'm professional today, so I'm not going to say that. But I don't have nothing to say to them because I'm here for a reason. My purpose is my purpose, and I'm here to do what God told me to do. And if you think that I got here because I'm just a Black woman and I'm cute and I'm a little plus size, no, everything that I have earned and why I'm here to do anything in the sports industry is because I've earned the respect and I've shown that I can do the work, and I'm here. So I don't have nothing to say to that other than I'm here and I'll show you, because I like to show people better than I tell them.
Right. Absolutely.
That is good. We love Black. I love Black women. Let's just let me just make that clear. So that I think that's also insightful for a lot of women who, you know, because a lot of women may not even be comfortable in a space where they can openly speak about how they may feel. So I feel like when other women see CEOs and Black women in the positions that you all are in, they might look at that and say, "Oh well, you know,
hopefully they look at it and say, if they can do it, I can do it. We're relatable. We're real. We're here. Me and Renee, we work together. We get, you know, I'm helping her, giving her ideas with her fat. And I'm not gonna say I'm helping, but she got an idea. Hey, what you think about this? I think that's great. Or let's look over here. Let's look over. That's the thing.
You know, because I was about to break down the fashion show to you yesterday.
Then she literally told, we were at the office. She closed the door. She was like, "Look, I need to tell you." I'm like, "I'm here. What do you need? Let's do this. Let's get it planned out." People need to. It's not just women, but it is more so women. We have to work together. It's enough. I'm not in her industry. She's not in my industry. So I can help her and her fashion show be successful. And if if you have any 9, 8, and 10-year-olds that need a basketball team, I have a team for them to come play, and we practice twice a week at Fallen Creek Middle School. So look, I got to put it out there. But look, if she got some kids, she'll bring them my way, and it's reciprocity. I can put out, and I want to get back good energy as well. So, you know, people just need to work together, and it's enough money out here, it's enough love out here, and it is support out here. And
Mhm.
don't be shocked at who God brings to you to work with you and help you.
Right.
Right.
Because we have a question. What do you can I read the question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. What do you feel is your most challenging part of your journey this far? Okay. I'm gonna let Renee take that. I'm gonna think about that.
The most and don't say money. Don't say money.
Oh, it's definitely not money.
No,
It ain't money for me.
it ain't money.
That's a
Mm-mm.
very
Cause that
basic.
come and go. That comes and goes. And when it comes, we happy. When it's gone, you be like, dang, all right, let me work a little harder. So it's not that's the easiest thing to get in business is the money. That's easy
Mhm.
to do. That's easy.
My most challenging thing right now in this part of my journey is just marketing. It's marketing and getting it out there. That's the most challenging thing right now. But everything else I have pretty much set up.
Okay. I agree with marketing too.
Hmm.
But for me, my most challenging is just literally people just thinking I'm not supposed to be here. Literally.
Yeah.
Black, white. I've had a lot of
Really? Even women?
yes, and especially women.
I would say yeah, especially short.
I've had a lot of flack from
she
women.
does from women, and it's actually interesting
Wow.
because seeing Charnay do what she does, she gets a lot from men, but a lot of times that's men trying to flirt and stuff and just be very
I'm not gonna
trying to be funny and stuff.
Yeah, I think they're thinking it's being cute and it's not. It's disrespectful.
Right.
Mhm.
And you gotta check people the first time they do stuff.
Experiences where even as her as an athletic director, where there are other women in positions higher than her position that may come off as nice nasty or just nasty in general, you know. So I've witnessed it for Charnay firsthand, where she's gotten a lot of because most men, like, she has a great connection with the high school basketball coach at Meadowbrook High School. She has a great relationship with a ton of male trainers. Because a lot of men respect black women and they respect women in general. But for Charnay in the space of where it's, again, that's why I asked earlier, when you're in a space where it's male dominated and it's very few women in that space, sometimes women, I've noticed with Charnay, other women can be a little bit more
intimidated.
Yeah, intimidated or even more aggressive to
than men, exactly, and be more.
They see her as a threat. So
yeah, I know exactly how you feel because I deal with that with my 9 to 5, just not in business.
Right. Yeah. And it's hard and it's a lot. I think that's my biggest. They say everybody want to be in soft girl era. I can't be in no soft girl era outside of my house. Because when I'm out there, I have to put on this facade and people think it's, oh, she's rude or she's this and she's that. No, I've been through a lot and I'm tired of people saying and thinking they can disrespect me and it's okay. And when I don't go off and I keep it cool and calm, people still don't know how to take me and still think I'm crazy or something. Like, you want me to be that angry black woman when I'm not. Then it's like, oh, well, wait, I thought she was going to go off and curse everybody out and she was going to quit or she was going to do this or and no. I'm here for a reason.
Right. So
I can cry later and be upset later, but you know, it's a lot. So that's my biggest challenge for that question, is dealing with other people, again, just not knowing your purpose and not accepting that I'm here.
And how do those challenges, the challenges that you do face, affect your confidence?
Man,
because Renee had mentioned confidence, and so I just want to know, when you do run across a situation or like for you said, Renee, a marketing situation, or for Charnay, a situation where it could be a personal situation. Because I get tired of people when they say business is not personal.
It is personal. It's very personal. And, you know, I talk about confidence. My whole brand is built on being confident. Like, it's that's the whole mission, is being confident. But sometimes I'm not confident. Sometimes I don't feel confident. I don't feel like I'm worthy
Right.
of my own brand. I don't feel like I deserve it. I feel like sometimes I'm wasting my time. So I talk about confidence,
Yeah.
but inside is like it's very low. Yeah.
I totally agree with everything you just
Yeah.
said. I totally agree. And it's just like, I mean, you keep getting pushed back. You don't get if you keep, and then you get negativity, so much negativity from people outside of your support system. You just
Yeah.
want to give up.
Right.
Like, I mean, I don't have to pour into. I love these kids and I'm coaching. Like I develop relationships with them, so I don't want to let them down. I'm trying to pour into them, like I pour into my own kids, and it's just like nothing you do is ever appreciated. Nothing. So it's like you really gotta have God and have a really good support system to keep you up and be like, oh yeah, I am that girl. I may have forgot yesterday, but today's a new day.
Right.
I was that girl yesterday. I'm still that girl today. I just
Right.
had to readjust my crown, because at the end of the day, again, I function off of God. He said I should be here. He put me in these positions for a reason. So I'm going to just remember that and keep that in the back of my forefront and grow from these experiences that were so negative, but change my mindset and allow them to change me to be better. That's the only way. You gotta change your mindset and just think differently about it and not be so negative. Be like, well, you know what? I actually did make it through that though. I'm still a director. I'm still here. I'm still here. So by the grace of God, thank you, Jesus.
Right. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
Somebody else asked another question. When do you know when you've arrived? What is that one thing that lets you know that you're in the right place?
Can you put the question back up? When do you know when you arrive? What is one big thing that lets you know? Well, we can talk about the money now. When I have a good amount of money in my account and I got some good clients, and business is just business. The business is doing what it's supposed to do, right? For me.
Or when somebody gives a really nice testimonial or something like that.
Yeah, like when more people can hear about me and I can reach more people. I think that's when I know I've arrived. And people are like, oh yeah, I remember you from Power. Yes, girl, that's me. Yeah. So I think that for me, that's gonna be it.
For me, I feel like I'm still arriving, but I feel like the first time I feel like I have arrived is when I sold out. When I went to Florida and I cried. Just a little backstory. I boohoo cried when I launched because I felt like it wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing that. I boohoo cried in my own bathing suit. And I was in Florida and I went to the pool. I was like, I'm gonna just go to the pool. I went to the pool and I got so many compliments on my bathing suit. Everybody was like, oh my God, that's so cute. Where did you get it from? I'm like, it's mine. They're like, it's yours. I'm like, yeah, it's mine. So, and when I didn't have any more product, less than a month after, that's when I felt like, okay, maybe I can do this.
Right.
That's
Right.
great.
So
I can't wait to see the new stuff.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the new stuff. I cannot wait because I'm gonna buy some stuff. But to your question, I think it might go into the when you have arrived to question too. So I'm
gonna bring it back up so y'all can see it. So y'all know.
So I feel like a little you're here. I actually went to a camp with a client, a football camp, and I was trying to get his stats, his height, his weight, because we're new. So I'm getting all his information and keeping it in my database. And I went over there. I was like, hey, coach, can you give me his weight again? He's like, okay, mom. I said, oh, no, I'm not his mom. I'm his manager. And then everybody heard me. And then everybody was looking like, well, who is she? I got my power forward shirt on. Okay. So I actually ended up getting a new client from that. I actually talked to her today. So you know, again, people assume I'm a mom. I am a mom, but my son ain't out here. I'm here on
Right.
business. What's his stats? Give them to me,
Right.
because you know. So I felt like, and you know, you always see people, and Christian's been out scouting with me. People are always looking at us when we have our shirts on. The players are always looking like,
They think it's the next big thing.
I wonder if that's the next big. What scout is that? I'm Charnay the scout. Okay.
Yes, I know that's
I'll
right.
do it, okay. So that was a little mini. I'm here and I'm not mom. Okay. So I'm here
Right.
and I'm here for business, and I'm not his mama. I'm his manager. So that was one of my little moments too. So that did make me happy. Like, yeah, you're out here and you are a manager. You're doing this. So right. So that was,
And I think one more other thing was when my girls asked me if I was like a boss.
the
Because they was
twins,
like,
yes, the kids, yeah.
because they noticed, it was like, what do you do? And I was like, they know my 9 to 5, but I was like, mommy has her own swimsuit brand. They was like, what? They was like, so you a boss? I'm like, yeah, I'm a boss.
Yeah. And Christian, not Christian. Oh, I always get my child and Christian intermingle. But
She thinks she's my mother.
I am. And I'm the stepmom. But no, Julian just thinks we have money. Everybody, well, we have ITB and now we have Power Forward. So we should just go to Barnes and Nobles and just get books on a random Tuesday, because mommy, if she ain't got an ITB, she got for Power Forward. So they be knowing that you are a boss. And I love that. And they pour into you just as much as we pour into them. So yeah, those little moments do make you feel like I have arrived. Like, my kids know what's up. They know I'm a boss. So you can't tell me I'm not a boss. My baby think I'm the boss, and that's all that matters. So that's another I've arrived moment too. And these kids definitely, it's great that they're seeing us do it, because then as they get older, them being entrepreneurs and stuff, it might just be second nature. It might just be like, oh yeah, well, I'm a just do my own business because my mom did it. My parents did it. Why I that's what I came from. That's what I know. So that goes back into that generational wealth stuff too, because kids learn better when they see other than when they hear you. So when they see us being a boss, it's automatic. They got to be a boss too.
Right. So with y'all working with ITB, how has ITB helped y'all through this process of starting your business? And how do you foresee ITB helping you move forward?
Okay, I'm gonna start. I was just talking to my husband about this today, about you guys today. I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like I may be one of your biggest success stories.
I love.
I don't know.
Renee, you're actually
not. You're not.
You're the first person to actually
we have a few
and claim that. So, you know,
when you got it, girl. Ain't nobody gonna take that.
It's me.
It is a success story because, like we said, she came back to Kane. We met her in Moorfield. Then she fell off the map. I got scared. It's not a negative. It is a part of the journey.
Yes.
Because that's why we have mentors with ITB, because we know soon as somebody sits down with us and pays us, Lord, don't let them pay us, because everything gonna go haywire in their life, and then they're not gonna be able to pay, or something is gonna happen. Soon as you say, rebuke the devil and he will flee, and God, you are in control, and this is what I'm supposed to be doing, everything is gonna go haywire. And everything went haywire with Renee, and she actually came back. So she is her own success story, because she still came back and said, I should have stayed with y'all. I let my insecurities of like
my mind,
like she spoke about already. She let all that stuff get to her, but she knew this was good ground, and we're gonna help her get where she needs to get. And she is a success story. So we are not taking that away from you. You have definitely.
She's gonna be bigger. She said she's gonna be the biggest.
Yeah, and that's what I said. She did this the beginning of May last year. She came on here. We planned it so she can launch the beauty exposure. Her first set of bathing suits, her first big shipment. We did this May last year, and it's now May 19th, 2026, and now she will be. I'm gonna just say it, but then you gonna say and gonna tell us about what you got going on new. She's starting over her new second line of baby that will be launching very soon. So this is definitely a success story. You did not cave in. You did not allow the devil to keep roaming in your head, telling you can't or you shouldn't or anything. You stood the test of time and you said, I'm going to do this for me and my babies. And she's here. So yeah, she's definitely a success story. And ITB has been here to help her as much as we can, as much as she lets us in, because we always tell our clients, like, we are your team. We're your team. So, you know, I'm not saying you don't have to tell us everything that you're doing, but it is good to have that extra, you know, thought process behind it. Be like, so like with the Kiva loan, we had somebody that just got their Kiva loan or they're waiting for it to drop. And they's like, okay, I just want to make sure I'm spending my money right. It's their money. And we don't even have to say, we don't have nothing to say about it, but it's great that people come back to us and we help them get to that point. So it's like, okay, now money's not going to be the issue. So now that I have more money, what do I do with it? And I want to make sure that I'm doing right and making sure I have the money in marketing. Christian, well, Ms. Johnson, what do I need to do? Do I need to? So that is ICB. That is our relationship with Renee and anybody else that comes with us that sticks with it. You got to stick with it, because again, that money it's gonna come and go. I mean, we could look at our business bank account and I'll be like, whoa, okay, all right, and then I'll be like, okay.
Exactly.
All right. Christian, don't ask for nothing for marketing right now. You need to wait a few days, wait a few hours. It'll bounce right back. But that's how it is. That is how it is. And I love it because it's always a surprise. Every time you wake up and check that account, it's a surprise. Surprise. You good today. Y'all can get Chipotle for lunch.
Right.
Then, y'all need to pack lunch. Okay. But that's a part of business.
For Renee, how I want to hear from you. How we supported you?
I have to be honest. ITB has really changed the whole trajectory of how I look at business. You know, since from the beginning, and then I had that little hiccup, and then like Charnette say, you know what, I'm going to come back. And my first thing was to come back to ITB because I knew that you guys would make sure that I was all the way set up. You would support me, you would encourage me, which you did, and then you would make sure that I had all my ducks in a row if I needed anything planned or changed or added or whatever I needed. Christian always answered the phone for me. He always responded. Mrs. Johnson always responded. Charnette has always been there and available for me. Sick, at home, in the office, whatever. They have always been there for me. And I can't thank you guys enough. I wish more people knew about you guys. I wish more people would come to you guys and really try to like set up their business, because if they do it the right way with you guys' support, I mean, well, what else do you need? I mean, just like me, what else do I need? I have the support, I have the money, ITB has set me up all the way through from the rooter to the tutor. They have set me up.
Yeah. Amen. And that I wish we could have recorded that on our website.
Now Renee's in the process of doing her Kiva loan. Well, she needs to have more funding and access to funding. And like Shanae said, one of our clients came in yesterday and she just showed up, and I told everybody last week, I said on our podcast, I said, y'all have to call us and let us know before y'all coming into the office, because we be in the community and people just show up to the office and we might not be there. But she came in yesterday and she just wanted to make sure she's gotten her Kiva loan. She's used some of the money already, and she wanted to make sure with us that verbalize, I have a plan for how I want to do with this money. Y'all just let me know if this is the right plan or if it's something else that I could do. And we told her, hey, here's your options. Here's what you can do. Don't tell them what you can't do. Tell them what you can't do. And we told her what she could. We told her what she could do. So it is like that for. It's not just Renee. Again, is one of many people who have come to us, and you're not the only person to come to ITB and then go ghost and then come back. Right? We have a client who went ghost, and then last week she's having events at the office. And having
Right. Yes. Right. And that was a few years, right?
Oh, that was
Right.
longer than you hadn't said anything. So it's a lot of people that don't know and need that help and need the support and don't know where to start. And
oh, so
go
let
ahead,
me ask you
Trey.
this. But let me ask you this, Renee. When you came back, was it still the same vibe? Like,
Oh
did
yeah,
it
it's
make
y'all.
you
Yeah,
feel
y'all
like,
always.
oh, well, you back and now you gonna are you gonna do what you're supposed to do this time?
No, it's always feel like family. You know, you saw I took my shoes off yesterday. It always
I
feel
saw
like
that and I
family.
said, girl, that's just Renee. She comfortable, she good.
It just, I was just telling Kevin yesterday when I left. I wish we didn't have to leave because I was truly enjoying myself. But I was like, when I go there, anytime I come in the office, it always feels like family. It never feels like, oh, why is she here or what does she want? It just always, it's just comfortable and just so warm. When I come in there, I don't feel judged. I don't feel. I don't feel like, oh, like I just said, like, why is she here or any tension. It just always feels like a big family, And that may be because I've been around for so long, but you guys always had the same energy.
We'll tell you, like me and Christian just argue in the office. So just give us a second. Because we are so transparent, and I kind of hate it, love it. As a family, we are very transparent, and we're definitely transparent when it comes to business.
Mm-hmm.
And being a client now of In the Beginning, Ms. Johnson be on me. Like she be on y'all.
Yes. she is.
Like, you don't have a new client?
That's
like,
not
did
a
you
joke.
send out some emails? Did you do your constant contact? And I'm like, okay, coaching
she's not
at
joking.
11 o'clock at night. This is not business coaching hours, but I'm listening to you though. You right. I should have. Okay. But I'm in the bed. Bye. But no, like
right.
On the client end, she literally had everything set up. She sat down. She told me, this is your pricing. This is what you need to be doing. This is how everything that you guys got, she gave it to me as well. And I'm like, good, because I done seen you do all this stuff, and I've helped you do stuff like this for other people. And it's easier for me I could do a tax ID for somebody else, but it was me. I've had amnesia. I don't know, where's the website? What do I do to now start my own business and get it formulated on paper? And I literally, in my head, was like, okay, somebody should do it, because I'm scared as hell. I don't want to do it. I'm scared. I don't even know what to do. And it's not like you don't really know what to do. You do know what to do. You just, your emotions, you just were scared and all that stuff. And Ms. Johnson, like she would do anybody, she gonna tell you what it is, if you like it or not, but she's only gonna tell you what it is so you could be better.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's on you, that's good. If she ain't talking to you, then that's probably good too. You doing what you're supposed to be doing, so she ain't gotta fuss at you. She ain't gotta say nothing to you. You on the right track. You doing
I'm on the right track. She ain't saying nothing to me. Like,
right. That's what I know. That's what I know. So that's what it. You talk to Christian more than anything.
I was about to say, she hasn't said anything because y'all both are too busy saying something to me. Both y'all today, my email. Can you check my email? Can you check that?
I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Not that it's a problem. I don't have a problem with it because it's my job. I'm just saying that's why if y'all want to know why they ain't been talking to Ms. Johnson, because they talking.
Yeah,
we're in the next phase. We're both in marketing. We need a lot of marketing.
Yes, because I'll text Christian quick. Like, what's this? What's going on?
Right. I said, is my email not working?
And that's literally how it is. That's literally how it is.
I said, oh yeah, I need to check my email.
It's a team of us, and a lot of people don't understand it's a whole team of us.
But we all do something different. So like when Renee gets a storefront, she's gonna need a handbook, an employee handbook. That's when she'll be talking to me a lot more about that type of stuff, because that's what I do. I do a lot of the documentation, make sure you're organized. I mean, literally, if you need a binder to stay organized, that's me. that's my job. So like you said, we're in a different phase. So now Ms. Johnson is really, she starts you off, she put that battery in your back, and you just go from there and you grow. So now, and then with ICB, marketing is a big thing for us too. So a lot of things that we're doing with ICB, we're like experimenting with it, so we can either tell our clients yay or nay, but you know, trying to be affordable with things. So everything we're trying to go through and dealing with when it comes to business for ITB, we're transparent. We're letting you know straight up, this worked, this didn't work, this took all our money, don't do it. This is great, it was cheap, but it was good for what the price was, like stuff like that. So as a client at ITB, it gives me a different look, because I literally was like everybody else that comes with this. I literally just did not know what to do, even though I did. And it was just great to have the support. And even though they are my family, they still kept it professional and was like, this is what you need to do. Christian does fuss with me. He's not very professional with me all the time, but he will still do all my stuff and do everything for me with no problem. So it's good. ITB has definitely helped me with my business for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got about 5 minutes left.
Oh man, okay.
So for individuals who are Black women, or whatever other target demographics that you all represent, what inspirational advice would you give to somebody who wants to do what you do, or just be a CEO or an entrepreneur?
I'll go first. I would say stay the course, pray. Like Sharnette said earlier, don't let the enemy, if you are a Christian, don't let the enemy get to you. You keep on pushing, you keep on going, because God wouldn't have gave you the vision. God wouldn't have gave you the vision if He didn't think that you could do it. And that's the mindset that I had to get into. So just don't give up. Continue the path. Network with other people who are in the same industry that you are in. Network. Get ideas from other people. Find the right product that's for you. Just don't go, if you are in sales, just don't go for the first thing that you get. Search around. Make sure that you get the right thing that's for you. But, I have to stand on, just don't give up.
Sure.
I would piggyback off of that and say, just start.
Yeah, just start. Do it. If you're scared, do it anyway.
Do it scared.
Do it scared.
Because you won't be scared forever.
I've heard that before. Do it scared.
Do it scared.
Do it scared. Because I was scared and I still had to do it. You still got to do it. You still got to do it. Only thing else I would add is come to ITB and let us help you.
Yeah. ITB definitely will get you everything that you need. They would definitely get it right for you.
And if you don't know, we either got a resource for it or we're going to learn with you, and we still going to help you through the process.
Yes.
That's right. And we're going to close out. But before I'm going to do something different, I'm going to do a little something. I'm going to end us off with a little fun note. So I'm going to ask you all a series of questions, okay? A series of questions. You're going to have to be quick to answer the questions, okay? It's just a series of questions.
Oh, God.
I want you to don't think about it too much. Just go through the line, okay? I got separate questions for both Renee and questions for Sharnette, okay? So y'all ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Who's going first?
Renee, I'm going to ask Renee first.
Okay.
The first question is heels or sneakers?
Oh, heels.
Okay. Coffee or tea when you're in work mode?
Tea.
What's your biggest motivation right now?
Quick, Renee, quick.
My family.
Family, okay. What describe beauty exposure in 3 words?
Confident, beautiful, exposure.
Okay. So what's next for people? What's the next thing that people should know coming up?
My second launch launches May 29th, and get ready, stay tuned for a fashion show 2027.
Oh, great. I'm gonna let you talk more about it. We're gonna let you. I know you want to talk more about it, but that was a quick one. Okay, Sharnette, you're up. Okay. Favorite sports movie of all time?
The Water Boy.
What? I love that movie.
Waterboy.
It's a
Whoa,
cartoon. He plays
it's a
football.
really
I
good
love the
one.
movie. Next question. Next
That's a good
question.
one. That's a good one. Okay. One word to describe power forward sports.
Power.
Okay. All-time sports player.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Okay.
Okay.
Finish this sentence. Power forward sports is all about
Growth.
perfect. All right. Thank you all for watching.
Oh, that
Renee,
was cool, Christian. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was.
Renee, please. I know that was quick for your closing, but I want you to feel again. Let everybody know where they can order from you, where they can purchase your clothing, and about your new launch of
Okay. Yes, you can purchase at thebeautyexposure.com. My second launches May 29th, next Friday, May 29th at 12 p.m. I have 4 new designs, one in blue, orange, black, and pink. Yes. And they all start off at large and go up to 3XL.
All right now.
And
I like that.
Renee, give us the closing out for Power Forward Sports. I didn't have.
We are accepting new clients. We are here to help with AAU tournaments. Any sports needs you need, I'm accepting new clients for sports management, as in helping them get to their next level. If you need trainers, I got you. So come to powerforwardsports.net, hit me up, and I'm available. So let me know what you guys need.
Right. So that is great, everyone. Thank you all for joining. My name is Christian Johnson. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer for In the Beginning Incubator. If you are in need of business services, please give us a call at 804-468-8141. If you want to book a consultation, you want to come into the office, you can visit our website and book at inthebeginningco.com. If you have any other questions, you want to be more personal, you can email us at info@inthebeginningco.com. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Please like and share this video if you're watching on Instagram and Facebook. Share and comment and like on YouTube if you're watching. Please do that for us so we can be in the algorithm. It helps us with the algorithm a lot. So
That's
thank
your
you.
marketing, people. Your marketing.
Yes, thank you, Renee, and thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Christian. Bye, Renee.
Mhm.
Thank you for joining us for today's In the Beginning Incubator webinar. We hope you found inspiration, valuable insights, and practical strategies to apply to your own entrepreneurial journey. But the learning doesn't stop here. We invite you to join us again next Tuesday for another powerful session where we'll continue to spotlight incredible entrepreneurs and share knowledge that can help take your business to the next level. If you enjoyed today's webinar and found it valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Spread the word. Let others know what you learned and invite a friend, colleague, or fellow entrepreneur to join us next Tuesday. Once again, we appreciate you for being part of the In the Beginning Incubator community. Keep striving, keep growing, and we'll see you next Tuesday.